In the last episode, I ended up hitting 99 mining and 99 smithing. There we go. 99 smithing. Ha! Job done. And made a set of masterwork armor. I think we're ready. I think we're finally ready to move on. We can actually start working on the plan. But before I started work with any of that, I decided to go back to God Wars Dungeon 1 and farm up some more krill in hopes of completing my set of subjugation. But sadly, I've still not had enough luck to get a complete set, and all I seem to find is blooming helmets. But at least I got 99 magic whilst farming. I then went and got myself the cape, but like an idiot, I forgot to equip the Ring of Charos. I also then swapped to the old style of cape because I think the shoulder pads are very fetching. I also was lucky enough to find a hilt at Krill, so I figured I'd make a godsword. Well, it's time to make a godsword. I think I'm going to actually make the Zamorak one because I do have spare blades, etc. So I could get the Saradomin one when I actually find the hilt. So let's do that. Boom. Then that and done. Awesome. Zamorak Godsword. Wow, that actually looks really funky. Wow. Very, very funky. Can it be augmented? Because if it can, then that's fantastic. If it can't, then never mind. Oh, it can. Ooh. Ooh. Awesome. Right. Sweet. So, now, got an augmented melee weapon. Awesome. But, as OBS likes to do OBS things and ruin my footage for some reason, I didn't get the clip of me actually finding the Saradomin hilt, so I made another godsword. But with actually having an augmented piece of every combat style, it put more importance on 99 in divination, so I sucked it up, went to the Hall of Memories and 99'd. And as we do, time to get the skill cape. Sell me a div cape, and I've got the pennies. There we go. Okay, and combine them up. Wear it. And what's the amount? Let's have a look. I turn into an orb. Cool beans. Hey, job done. So with that, I returned back to Krill, hoping to complete the log, but all I got was 99 hit points. Well, OBS has decided to do OBS things as it likes to do and decided to delete most of the audio for most of my stuff. But I think we're ready now to start properly going for the quest. So I think I'm going to start with the Lost Tribe. Yeah, because I've hit 85 invention yesterday, which is very, very nice. And that unlocks the whole ancient gizmos, but I need a hell of a lot more archaeology to do before that. So I think that's what I'm going to be doing in my downtime. But there is all the things like mechanized chinchompers and this, that, and the other that are all unlocked through Goblin inventions. So by doing this Goblin questline, hopefully I get all those unlocked. So let's kick things off. And here we are in the Lumbridge basement. Oh, it's been a while since I've done this quest. I think I've only actually ever done it once, and it was on the day of release. Yeah. Shows how old I am. Right. Yeah, I remember getting absolutely mullered by the things in the wall because I was a skiller at that point, I think, still. But I'm doing most of this off memory. And it says I've got to investigate the tunnel and then report back to the Duke. And I'm not sure if it's in this area or Whether it's in the south. I don't think it's in the south. I think it's up here, isn't it? There's this thing here. That might be it. Again, everything looks a lot different. Oh, hello. Where have I gone? Oh. I think I was meant to jump over that. Never mind. Right, let's try all this lot again. Definitely been a while. Oh, no. I'm cracking up. It's the brooch, isn't it? Oh. Yeah, not meant to go that way yet. Oh, this is the problem with doing stuff off memory from 10 plus years ago. 15 years ago. 20 years ago in some cases. Wow. Wow. Right, so talk to the Duke, see what he says, and I dug through the rubble, yeah, and on the ground I found this brooch. Never seen anything like that before, doesn't come from Lumbridge. What do you think, Sigmund? Oh dear. Dun dun dun. It's unknown to me, Your Grace, but the fact it is there is enough to prove the cook's story. It must have been dropped by a goblin as it fled. Never heard of a goblin wearing something so well crafted. Yes. Huh. Then it must have been stolen. Oh God. Oh dear. But it wasn't stolen from us. Where could it be from? Yes, of course. That doesn't matter. You said yourself that goblins couldn't have made that, so they must have stolen it from somewhere. Why couldn't they have made it? Sigmund? Hey? Are you an expert on everything goblin? Are you a goblin lover? We all know you're not. Horrible thieving goblins have broken into our cellar. We must retaliate immediately. Oh God. Right, first we should... Oh God. No, I don't like him. I really don't like him. I will not commit troops until I have proof that goblins are behind this. Yes, see? Somebody sound of mind. Right, find out what you can about this brooch. The librarian in Varrock might be able to help identify the symbol. Okay, so we have to go to Varrock. Off we go. What's he called? Roldo? Is it Roldo? Yeah, something like that. Whatever his name is. Librarian guy. My fellow librarian. Scripture of when. Oh no. What? Somebody's stealing this man's grass. Oh dear. Right. Where are you? Where are you? Reldow. Reldow. Before we get to business, I hear you have access to the Everlight dig site, blah blah blah. Blah. Right. Brooch. Brooch. We're not doing archaeology at the moment. It is brooch time. Okay. What can you tell me about this brooch? I've never seen that symbol before. Where did you find it? In a cave beneath Lumbridge. Very odd. Have you any idea how it got there? A goblin might have dropped it. I've never heard of a goblin carrying a brooch like this, but just a minute. The other day, I filed a book about ancient goblin tribes. Ooh, coincidental. It's somewhere at the west end of the library. I think maybe that will be of some use. Okay, right. So does that mean I have to search the books? Did it say east or west? There. No, that's wilderness. No? Did it say east or west? Oh, I don't know. Search all the bookcases. Pull out all the books. A history of the goblin race. This must be the goblin book I was looking for. It was west, not east. Right. A history of the goblin race. Ooh. Goblin tradition holds that their race was created by a war god in order to fight a war against other gods. Okay? They never name their god, so whether it is the same as any of the gods worshipped by the other races is unknown. Oh, right, okay. The legend also speaks of goblins fighting against goblins during the wars, so it is likely that gods other than their creators use them as foot soldiers. Although goblins are still warlike, it is probable that in earlier ages they were more organised than they are now. Well, yes, because they had a bit more guidance. Especially if they were under the direct command of one or more gods, yes. This is corroborated by finds unearthed at various archaeological sites, including the large excavation east of Varrock. Armour and weapons have been found, obviously made to fit goblins, but far more well made than their current equipment, yes. Almost every piece of ancient goblin equipment has one of a number of symbols on it, and by correlating these symbols with the sketchy records that survive from the Third Age, it has been possible to identify 12 distinct goblin tribes or regiments. The separate identities of the tribes have long since dissolved, and no goblin remembers the symbols, although their generals may still recognise the ancient tribal names. In the following pages, I present a list of the tribes and their symbols. Okay, cool. Right, so we have some sort of triangle symbol. So we've got goblins of the hills, goblins of the seas, goblins of the north, east, south, and west. Then we've got goblins of fierce blades, flesh eaters of the chaos guard, holy wrath, strong spears, eaters of man flesh, and flatulent. Okay, so let's look at this brooch. It has a C with a dot. Sideways C. Right, then have a look in the book. These Dogshan goblins of the strong spears. So they are spear goblins. Ah, right, okay, so where do I go now? I can't even remember. I should find out more about the Dogshan. Is there another book or something I need to read? Yeah, the clue was in the book. It's talk to the goblin generals, isn't it? So let's talk to them. OBS, are you working? Yeah, okay. Right, so let's talk. See what they say. No, we don't want to talk about archaeology. So, have you ever heard of the Dogshan? Dogshan, that old goblin legend lost tribe, hence the name of the quest. The big high war gods sent Dogshan tribe to fight some people in the mountains. No, we sent them somewhere else. Blah, 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 blah. Arguing as per usual. So make up your minds. It was tall people. Right. No, bearded short people. They have an argument, as they usually do. Doesn't really matter, does it? Right, so what happened to them? Well, they say, we don't want to fight, so the god punishes them. Right, and then they argue. They lose battle. That's why they were punished. If they lost the battle, they'll all be dead. No, they're losing, so they run away, and Big High War God punished them for running away. Okay, well, that's not very nice, but yeah, okay, right. So either way, they've refused to fight, which is good. Yeah, I suppose so. So the god punishes them and he turns their insides to stone. What? Okay. Yeah, that is a little bit silly. Not as silly as green armor. Oh dear. Oh dear. Anyway, you put them inside stone, big hole, open in ground, and they all go into cave. That is really difficult to read, that sentence. That's not punishment. Cave's nice and cool, yeah, arguing as per usual. But then he closes the cave so they can't get out. And you don't want to stay in the cave forever. And, well, I found a brooch underground. Well, I found a brooch underground and I looked up the symbol and it was the symbol of the Dogshan. That not look like goblin brooch. Goblins not wear jewelry, etc, etc. Well, if it is Dogshan tribe, they not know who won big wars. You should greet them with goblin victory dance. Okay. You greet them with goblin tribal bow. Okay. Doing bow makes you look like a wimp. It's how tribes greet each other in the old days. Only if they wimpy tribes, Goblin salute is strong. Okay. Okay. Well, why not show me both of them? Yeah. We'll learn both of them. That's a good idea. Watch. Blah, 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 blah. Cool. Goblin show you the Goblin victory salute and Goblin bow. Awesome. And so, why is the Dorkishan tribe underground? Ah, yeah. Same thing. Do. Right. Awesome. I think that's everything we need. Should make contact with them. Yeah, right. Back to Lumbridge. This quest is just a stamina drain quest, I swear. It's to inflate the price of stamina pots on the GE. That's all it's for. And here we go. Right, now, do I want to do the salute or the bow? I don't remember. Either way, let's talk to Miss Stag. I'm sure it's Miss Stag. Who are you? How did you get in here? Help, a surface dweller this deep in our minds. We will all be destroyed. No, you won't. So let's bow. A human knows ancient greeting. Perhaps you are friend after all. Yes. Greetings, friend. I am sorry I panicked when I saw you. Our legends tell of the surface as a place of horror and violence, where the gods forced us to fight in terrible battles. Oh dear. When I saw a surface dweller appear, I was afraid it was a return to the old days. Oh dear. Did you break into the castle's cellar? It was an accident. We were following a seam of iron, and suddenly we found ourselves in a room. We blocked up our tunnel behind us and ran back here. Then we did what cave goblins always do when there is a problem. We hid and hoped it would go away. Oh dear. We meant no harm. Please tell the ruler of the above people that we want to make peace. Okay. Cool beans. Right. And is that everything? Should report back to the Duke. Wonderful. Job done. And here we go. Right. I made contact with the cave goblins. I made contact with them. They say they were following a seam and broke into the cellar by mistake. And I suppose you believe them, goblin lover. I've already said I don't like you, Sigmund. Well, they seem friendlier than most goblins, and nothing was taken from the cellar, of course. Actually, something was taken. Sigmund has informed me that some of the castle's silverware is missing from the cellar. Oh dear. Unless it is returned, I am afraid I will have no option but war. Over some knives and forks. I was saying that you were level-headed earlier. It's knives and forks. Well, I suppose countries have gone to war for less. Ah, yeah, this is the bit where we find out that Sigmund is a snake, isn't it? Right, we steal his little key, and is it this one or is it that one? It's one of these chests. I think it is this one. Yeah, in the chest you find a set of ham robes. Dun dun dun. He is a member of the Humans Against Monsters cult. Oh dear. Right. Did you know that Sigmund is a member of Ham? I had suspected it, but however much I disapprove of the Ham movement, it's not actually illegal. I'll keep an eye on him though. Okay. Right. This is where I've got to go to the Ham headquarters now, isn't it? Oh dear. Yeah, this is the bit where you need the lockpick, isn't it? Where is it? Somewhere around here. Is that it? Oh, yeah, it's up there. Right. Oh god, it's been ages since I've been in here. Pick lock. Pick lock, pick lock. Did it work? There we go. There we go. Okay, so I forget which crate it's in. Oh, it's in the first one. Easy done. Right, lovely. Back to the Duke. See what he has to say about all of this. I think that's job done. I hope. You telling me that this is quicker path in? Really? Ah, I forget there's another door at the back. Silly me. Right, either way, let's go talk to the Duke. See what he has to say about this. Dun dun dun. Right, I found the missing silverware in the ham cave. Sigmund, is this your doing? Of course not. The goblins must have dropped the silverware as they ran away. Don't lie to me. I knew you were a ham member, but I didn't think you would stoop to this. You are dismissed from my service. Good. But don't you see it was for the best? Why is it for the best? Come on, tell me. Why is it for the best? Hmm? Hmm? Why is it for the best? It's not. It's not. Right. For goblins to be living under our feet like this, it doesn't matter how civilized they are, all subhuman species must be wiped out. That's enough. Get out of my castle now. Good lad. Right. I see I was ill-advised. Unless there is an act of aggression by the cave goblins, there is no need for war. Exactly. Right, the Duke writes a document and signs it. This peace treaty specifies the border between Lumbridge and the cave goblin realm. Please take it to the cave goblins and tell them I would like to meet with their leader to sign it. Wonderful. Wonderful. And Sigmund's gone. Till the next quest, anyway. Well, at least now I can quick travel with Khazgar. Saves me running through that thing. So maybe this isn't to just inflate the price of stamina pots. I don't know. Right, let's talk to Miss Stag again. See what happens. Right, hello friend. I have a peace treaty from the Duke of Lumbridge. A peace treaty. Then you will not invade. No, we won't. No, as long as you stick to the terms of this treaty, there will be no conflict. The Duke of Lumbridge wants to meet your ruler to sign it. I will summon Ertag, our headman, at once. Wonderful. We have a cutscene. The signing of the Lumbridge Dogshun Treaty. Your Grace, I present Ertag, headman of the Dogshun. Welcome, Ertag. I am sorry that your race came under suspicion. I assure you that the warmongering element has been dealt with. Not quite. I apologize for the damage to your cellar. I will send workers to repair the hole. No, let it stay. It can be a route of commerce between our lands. BeefHardcore, Lumbridge is in your debt. Please accept this ring as a token of my thanks. It is enchanted to save you in your hour of need, which is very important for me because I'm a hardcore Iron Man. I too thank you. Accept the freedom of the Dogshun mines. Awesome. These are strange times. I never dreamt that I would see the surface, still less that I would be on friendly terms with its people. Prattle on, Goblin. Yeah, shut up, Sigmund. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you. Go away. No, they won't be destroyed. You will be destroyed. Stupid Sigmund. Anyway, done. Quest done. I did a quest. Right. End of video. Bye.